Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. Let's get started with your top stories this morning. Brought to you by Nevada Hands Silver Sky Assistant Living Community. Learn more at nevadahands.org. The Clark County School District has not yet scheduled negotiations with unions on a mandate requiring COVID-19 vaccinations for employees. After hearing about 5 hours of public comment, most opposing the mandate, the board voted 5-1 to allow Superintendent Jesus Jara to draft and implement such a policy and negotiate its terms with union representatives. A school district spokesperson said Thursday afternoon there weren't any updates about a timeline of those negotiations. Jara said at the meeting that memorandums of agreement with the unions will return to the board for an approval. The first few weeks of school are done, and with everything surrounding masks, vaccine mandates, and classroom cleanliness, it's safe to say many parents are not happy. However, I spoke with two parents who say CCSD is doing the best it can and are just happy to see their children being social again.
And I feel like they're doing a pretty good job for what they have to do.
Alicia Merriman has two children, one in high school and the other in middle school, and she says so far so good.
They're handing out masks to kids. They're making sure that kids do have masks. They are charging my kids. They're charging the accounts of the kids and students, but they're handing out masks.
She also says the social aspect of school has been the most rewarding for them.
They just forgot how to be so social and around so many people for so long. I feel like it just gives them something to do. It's a little bit of motivation.
Same goes for this mother of one.
Socially, I feel like her being back in school has been a benefit to her.
But the school year didn't start off this way.
2 days after she started school, I got an email from her her principal saying that there was a COVID positive patient or student at her school, and I've gotten a few of those emails so far.
Green says more transparency on sanitizing procedures would be good for parents to know as well as COVID cases in schools begin to pop up.
I can extend the school district some grace, but I really do wish that I did know what steps they were taking while the kids were in class, or especially middle school and high school where they're switching from class to class to class.
In your health news, sponsored by 4M Dental, Love Your Smile. Again, questions about the COVID-19 booster shot have been floating around since President Joe Biden announced that they'll be rolled out in September. People are asking who needs the booster shot and when, and experts are trying to answer them.
Some top vaccine officials said, hold the phone, cart is getting before the horse. By that, they meant that the FDA has yet to evaluate the safety and effectiveness of booster shots.
Currently, third doses are approved for individuals with weakened immune systems. In your entertainment news, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada, Elvis Presley once said, "Viva Las Vegas," and the city hasn't forgotten him. Review Journal's Michael Quine helps us remember the King's legacy.
From July 31st, 1969 to December 12th, 1976, Elvis Presley sold out more than 600 shows at the Las Vegas International Hotel in what was supposed to be a 4-week engagement that lasted for 7 years to an estimated audience of 2.5 million people. 43 years ago, on September 8th, 1978, the Las Vegas Hilton honored the record-breaking streak with the installation of a bronze statue of the king by the hotel entrance. Priscilla Presley described the statue as looking very much like Elvis. After David Siegel, founder of Westgate Resorts, bought the property, the Elvis statue was moved into the lobby of what is now the Westgate Hotel and Casino.
Now let's take a look at your local weather forecast, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 Hour Air is here for you. Happy Labor Day, everyone. We're looking at sunny and hot conditions today. Highs topping around 106 degrees, mostly clear skies for your evenings as well. Lows staying in the low 80s. For the rest of the week, we will stay in the low 100s, hot and mostly clear skies. Evening lows staying in the low 80s for the most of the week. In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, Nevada Gaming is seeing a fantastic start to its third quarter. July was especially strong with several records set. However, COVID continues to loom over the industry, making some nervous.
I've spoken to a number of analysts about the COVID-19 question, whether or not that is going to have an impact. And of course, the response I'm getting is that it's kind of a jittery time. They're watching that very carefully, but they are also trying to mitigate things by with practices of making sure that all their employees are vaccinated.
Sports, sponsored by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app and get a bonus up to $500 when you sign up. Raiders defensive back Nate Hobbs was a standout during the preseason and continually received high praise from head coach Jon Gruden. General manager Mike MAYOCK talked about the scouting process that led to the Raiders drafting the young DB.
I got a call from one of our cross-check scouts after the Illinois Pro Day. And he said, Mike, do me a favor and put your eyes on Nate Hobbs. He just ran 4.45. He jumped 41 inches. He tested better than we thought he was going to test. And I'm not sure if we got the right grade on him. It started with the trigger from the cross-checker to tell me to get my eye on him. It went from there down to Milo. Then it went to the Zoom call. And then it was the whole group getting together saying, we got to get this guy. You know, where's he probably going to go league value? And at what point do we have to pull the trigger?
Sports betting, brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. At Circus Sportsbook, alternate win totals for the Raiders are at 6.5 games. The over sits at -195. For the alternate win total of 8.5, the under at -220. The Silver and Black are 175 to 1 long shots to have the most regular season wins. The Raiders are tied as the 20 to 1 7th choice with the Giants and Bears to have the most regular season losses. At Westgate, Jon Gruden is a 40 to 1 long shot to win NFL Coach of the Year.
Now to your lifestyle news, sponsored by Oakmont of Las Vegas Assisted Living and Memory Care, the best care for the best life. The NFL season is starting up in the next few weeks, and we have the Raiders and Allegiant Stadium right here in Las Vegas to enjoy it firsthand. Review Journal's Cassie Soto tells us how you can watch a game in style.
Football meet Vegas. Vegas meet football. As if attending a Raiders game inside the $2 billion Allegiant Stadium weren't enough of a wow factor, watching the game from an end zone nightclub should do the trick. The WYNN Field Club sits at the stadium's north end zone and is the epitome of Las Vegas. The 11,000 square foot space features 29 booths, 18 dining tables, 4 bars, 2 DJ booths, 42 televisions, and can hold just over 700 people. The club is open for all stadium events and reservations are required.
Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have a Roku device, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. From all of us here at the Las Vegas Review Journal, have a great day.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.